Starting on the morning, leaving Hot Springs at the French Broad River. You cross over to the north side and the trail goes along it for a while. Just a quick view. It's a view from up here. You hear the rapids down below. And the northbound trail. A little video off Mill Ridge Road. Cool pastures. Who knows what that is? There's Petra holding my poles, waiting for me. And back. So if you're watching this, following us, hit Mill Ridge Road, turn left. There's no markings at all, so you got to figure it out. We hit 70 at Allen Gap. Here's it looks like a dilapidated building, but it's actually a little mom and pop country store. It's not open, unfortunately, it's too early. But someone came by last night, they brought Ringling beers and stuff up to the shelter. So they serve beer, ice cream, food, microwave cheeseburgers, crap like that. So if you're northbound, it's 100 yards from the trail to the right.
Moped around a lot and was okay, and she ate and things. And then he just had some of the worst nastiest 300
mile marker.
Woo!
Yay, there it is. 300.
Hello.
Today was a big day.
Our first 16
miles, and we hit the 300-mile mark just down the road.
Yep. And it was a really long, hard 16. Lots of boulders, lots of uphill.
I know that.
Climbing downhill.
It was like 7 something to the first shelter, and then we last night looking at the map, it looked like, oh, just a couple more miles up this hill, and then it's across nice and easy for 6 miles. And
yeah, I mean, we literally were throwing our sticks down, or what do you call them?
Our walking sticks.
Our walking sticks, and having to crawl down
Yeah, there
The
was pretty
boulders.
lots of boulders, mud, and what's the other roots? That's it.
So we're proud of ourselves.
Yep.
We're here. We're alive to talk
Yep.
about
Just munched out a big chicken and dumpling.
it.
And next,
My favorite.
we have a chili mac ready to go, and we're gonna eat that as soon as I shut this off. So.
Yep.
All right. We'll talk later.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, I think it's day 77. We're rolling out. That's Jerry's Cabin Shelter. We camped down a ways a little bit to find a nice flat spot. That's my Z-Pack triplex. Only weighs 20 ounces compared to that 6-pound REI tent. So it does a lot of condensation on the walls, but that's how you deal with it. So it's a slight drizzle this morning. Hopefully it'll ease up. Probably an easy day, 10, 11 miles. It's 15-6 to the next shelter. I don't think we're going to walk the whole way. So we'll find a nice campsite somewhere along a stream. Check in later.
Well, we just got hailed on. Woo, we were going in this pretty pasture, and the next thing, and we threw our backpack down. We always keep our wet weather gear right behind us, and I mean, it was just clobbering me.
Coming down, little head beaters. You can see way over there. The storm's coming at us some more. We're on top of this hill with this cool meadow.
So now we can say we've been hailed on too.
Yeah, we've got
first
hail. Well, it came down quick.
I mean, it was. It hurt.
Just past the shelter at the 6.5 mark. And it looks like a tropical rainforest up in here, I swear. I'm just showing you everything. Hopefully we go downhill for a while. But very, very green, and nothing, the bugs aren't out. So here we are about 50 yards north of Spring Branch, and we made a little campsite. It's like the only flat area for the next 4 miles, so we said we're gonna pitch it here instead of push on through the top of this hill. But you got a water source, there's whole waterfalls. You cross 4 of them down there below, and it's pretty neat. So we are out. Morning sunshine. Well, today we're going to shoot for either 10 or 15, depending how we feel and depending on the hill. All packed up from last night's tent site. And here's how you dry stuff while you're walking. You just hang it off the back of your pack. Air it out. Share with everybody. The view of Bald Mountain Shelter is our next stop. Well, that was a 360 view of the top of Mount Bald, in I guess at the border of Tennessee, North Carolina. We kind of keep going back and forth, so we're not sure what state we're in. But it's on the way to Erwin. So far a 14-mile day. We still got a mile or so to the shelter.
Lots of ups. Up, up, up.
Oh, it's up, up, up. Okay.
Yep, about 15 miles. We're doing good.
It'll be a 15-mile day. Adios. There's a shot of Mount Ball. We're just up there and heading out. We're about a 0.3 to the shelter. Here's a view coming out of the mountains here of the Nullichucky River, coming into Erwin. We're about a mile out of Erwin still. See, we're on the side right down there. There's a bunch of people in the water way down in the river. But check in again in a minute. Well, here we are in Erwin, Tennessee. We came in from it ends right at Uncle Johnny's. It's the hostel from Hot Springs to Erwin.
Hot Springs, Erwin.
And Uncle Johnny's was has a good outfitters. It's a hostel. You can work to stay. And we were bitten by like 5 mosquitoes right there. Weren't bitten anywhere on the trail until we got to Uncle Johnny's. Sit down there and bite.
Yeah.
So we went over to Mountain Inn and Suites.
Very nice.
Hiker friendly.
Very, very clean.
Hanging out here, shuttled the car up.
Oh, and they have laundry.
And they do have laundry here.
Yeah.
So we did 2 11-mile days, a 15, a 16, and a 17-mile day to get here. So I only had 4 nights on the trail to make it easier on us, but a lot of walking. Got my first 2 blisters. They're healing up. I'm gonna switch my shoes over to my Ultras. And Petra got a new backpack. Carry a little more weight and a little more comfortable. We're gonna see.
Hopefully. A little worried, but we only got 4 days, so if not, we'll get the car and go back. It's kind of nice having the car. We went and picked up the car yesterday from Hot Springs. So it was nice. Today we're going to go to Jonesboro, which is one of the oldest towns, and also known for its storytelling. Famous for storytelling.
A storytelling
I guess
school.
people from all over the world come to spin a yarn here.
Maybe we're not just telling you a story.
So I like having a car because I can wear makeup. I can get my hair.
I can shave, sort of.
So I'm in my natural element. My natural element.
So next stop is Damascus is the goal. It's 120 odd miles out, so we'll have 1 stop in between to resupply and head out, and then probably shuttle the car up to Damascus and do it again.
That's it.
All right.
Bye bye.